Okay, back on the Mavic Mini 3 Pro
The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
with the using the RC controller, and we're going to take off and I'm going to fly around. We need to talk a little bit about remote ID.
Take off.
Okay, we got a good takeoff.
Please check it on the map.
And I'm going to back up here so people can see me, especially the ladies. This is what I look like, ladies. So let's bring this thing forward. And down a little bit. Yeah, we need to have a little conversation about remote ID, which is coming on the 16th of September. The reason I'm flying this drone today is because it is less than 0.55 pounds. And I need no registration or remote ID unit, the remote ID unit that will need to be placed on top of it. So anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to take a little bit of a flight, and here we go. Kind of my normal flight. Take a look around, out towards the west. Yeah, let's go up towards El Capitan. The only problem today is the flies are terrible. And they don't need remote ID. So as we go up, I'm going to need to adjust the darken her up a little bit and head out towards the mountain. See, folks, bad actors won't comply with remote ID to begin with. So why should the rest of us comply with it if they're not going to? It's not going to help anybody. It's not going to save any lives. So it's up to you whether you comply. The only way I'm not complying is I'm going to fly below 0.55 pound drones from now on. I mean, I've got a couple of drones I'm going to have to sell, but that'll work for me. So anyway, we head out towards the mountain. Still can see the unit. And let's steer a little bit more to the southwest. Okay, now back out. Nice day. Few clouds, no wind. And I'm not out here hurting anybody. The only things that are out here are a bunch of bulls. So I don't know why we need remote ID to begin with. Okay. Okay, we do a return to home.
Go home.
Stay compliant. We're going to come back. 197 feet above the ground, so we're well within regulations there. But for those people flying above 0.55 pounds, they're going to have to run a remote ID module, which right now are running around $300, not the $50 that the FAA quoted. It would be easier on people if they could really get $50 modules, but it's costing probably 5 or 6 times as much to buy a remote ID module than they predicted. There is one that is $49, but it would have to be wired into the drone. And personally, I don't have the capability of doing that. So I won't be doing it. I'll just be flying this drone and my Mini 2, and that'll have to be good. And here comes the drone. Right up overhead. Just about. Okay. We'll do a second little mission here in a second, because we're not burning much of the battery right now. We're still at 70%. Okay, I'm going to have to port it as far. Forward, I'm going to land her on the ground. It was too far off the car that I just took off, so let's land her on the ground. And we are landed safely, nobody hurt, killed, or anything else. And we'll go ahead and stop the recording.